Alright, so I got a BFDI character tier list. I want to try to make a good tier list and actually rank like really good, I guess. So I guess I'm gonna start now. Alright, S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, and F tier are the tiers we got, which obviously that's why else would we have any other tier? Okay, 8 ball. 8 ball. 8 ball. I think the first few characters are pretty mid. I'm gonna be real with you. I think it's gonna. It might take quite a bit before we get an actual like character that's probably gonna be above B tier. Okay, okay. 8 ball. I'm gonna have to give 8 ball D tier. 8 ball is just not that good. 8 ball is just like I don't know how to explain it. 8 ball. This is pretty understandable. 8 ball is just like not gotten like enough like oh, maybe development, not really though. 8 ball has like 8 ball's just been a pretty boring character, to be honest. And the 8 joke, it's never been funny. Since day one it was never funny. It was just never funny, I'm sorry. Balloony? Okay, hmm. Balloony's not that great. I don't feel comfortable with C tier, but I also don't feel like B tier. Uh, might be still B tier. I'll just go B tier. Balloony is like Balloony's good enough for B tier. B tier is fine. Alright, barf bag. Hmm. Barf bag is pretty normal. They're not like weird at all. Barf bag might be like the most normal contestant in the show. I'm gonna be honest. And because of that, people call barf bag bland, which yeah, they're right. Barf bag is bland C tier. Anyway, basketball. Basketball. Alright, this is better. Basketball had like an arc with like Robot Flower. And it also had basketball also had stuff with like golf ball too. And basketball, I think basketball getting eliminated, I didn't really expect that. I mean, that was when I like really like, kind of started watching around the time basketball got eliminated. I'm gonna say B tier, like probably a higher B tier. Bell, okay. Uh, I don't really like Bell that much. I might have to say. I don't also know what to say anyway. Bell's honestly pretty boring. Along with Barfbag, pretty boring. I think it would be cruel and unfair if I didn't give Bell a C tier also. And honestly, worse than Barfbag too. Black Hole. Okay, okay. A bit overrated, but honestly, I think it's enough for A tier. A bit overrated, but A tier is fine. Black Hole had like arcs with like Fanny and like Death Pact and stuff like that, and Black Hole gets a ton of votes. Black Hole's like a gluttonous pig. He sucks up all the votes, bro. Like, what are you supposed to, like, how are you supposed to get votes when you're on a team with Black Hole? He's literally sucking up every single vote. Blocky. I don't really like Blocky that much, but not a bad character. Honestly, I think it's fair in between Balloony and Basketball in B tier. I think that's fair. Okay, now Bommy. Bommy's also fine. I think, I can either put Bommy here or, Bommy had time in BFDIA and even in Teapot too. I think, I think Bommy deserves here. I think, B tier. I think B tier is tied with like all the tiers combined so far. Crazy. I book overrated D tier. Overrated. Overrated. I honestly, if I was ranking more fair, I think bottom or C tier or like somewhere around here, it doesn't matter, would be more of a fair ranking, but D tier because book's overrated. Only because she's overrated. Only D tier because she's overrated. Bottle. Okay, bottle is great. Pretty good. I think I might even go in between. I mean, I could even go above. Should I? Or even A tier if I really was feeling. Hmm. Oh man. I'm just gonna go in between Bomby and basketball. Alright, Bracelety has only competed in like 3 episodes of the show or something. Bracelety has like zero development. Bracelety's been in like a couple episodes, maybe like 2 or 3, maybe like 1, I don't know. Bracelety has not been in many episodes like at all. Because of that, I mean, honestly, nah, I feel like the lack of development really still here though. The lack of development pushes Bracelety down a lot. The lack of episodes Bracely has even competed in really pushes Bracely down. But Bubble, alright, Bubble's good. I'm not like a big Bubble fan, like at all. But I think it would be pretty diabolical putting her outside of A tier. So yeah. Alright, wait a second. Alright, I had to pause the recording, or well, I didn't pause it. I just stopped it and started a new one. But I can always combine the recordings or whatever. Alright, but anyway, yeah, it would be diabolical to put Bubble below A tier. Even though I don't like Bubble too much, I'm not that big of a fan of Bubble, but diabolical to put Bubble below A tier. I'm trying to rank more fairly and have less opinion. I'm trying to have like a more fair ranking with less opinion. Cake, okay. Cake is I'll say B tier right there. I'm not trying to go off opinion. If I was going off opinion, Cake might be like a step higher maybe. But I think it's fair for Cake to go here. Okay, Clock. Clock got eliminated at a really bad time. It was so bad. That might be one of the worst eliminations in all of BFDI. That was not the time, bro. Clock still had an arc going. That was so bad. Anyway, Clock was fine. Clock is still fine, honestly. I think Clock can go in D right here. So many B tiers, really, wow. Okay, Clock can go here because Clock's arc with Winner, and yeah, Cloudy. I don't really like love or hate him. He's not like a lovable character, and he's not really a hateable character either, to be honest. So because of that, I'm gonna have to right here, I guess. That's fine spot. Coiny, good character, but a bit overrated. Hmm. Probably like really high B tier. I'm gonna be honest. Overrated still. Overrated. Good character, but overrated. The entire BFIA Final 5 is overrated. I'm just gonna be real with you. The entire Final 5 of BFIA is just full of overrated characters. Which makes sense because, of course, the overrated characters get further. That makes lots of sense. Anyway, David. Just because David's a joke character, uh, he was the original joke character. You gotta appreciate him. And David's still better than Book, so D tier it is. Okay, Donut. Donut's a good character. I think lower A tier is fair for Donut. Donut's good. Dora. Dora. I think David's still better because David's more original. So I'll put Dora right behind David. Another joke character. I don't really like joke characters that much. I know there's some people that like love joke characters for some reason. Eggy. Do I need to explain? Anyway, Eraser. Eraser is good. I think Eraser had good stuff with Teardrop and Teapot. I think right here would be fair for Eraser. Eraser and Teardrop had the Sting and Teapot, the rivalry. Eraser fell off a bit after that. He wasn't as good after Teardrop got out, but still. He was pretty good in Teapot. I mean, he wasn't really good in like any other. He wasn't that great in any other season, but he was good in Teapot, so I'll give him that. Fanny, okay, okay. Fanny, they've been neglecting Fanny recently, but Fanny's a good character and a pretty good option for the winner. So I'll say Fanny deserves an A tier right here. Fanny deserves an A tier. And the arc with Death Pact. Still people are voting Fanny just because of that arc. Fiery. Really iconic character. Uh, um, hmm, 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 hmm. Where should Fiery go? I think it's only fair. I honestly, nah, but I just because of my opinion, I can't put Fiery above any of these characters. I'm gonna have to go low A tier. Fiery's fine. I feel like Fiery. I mean, he's not like I don't like him that much, but he's fine. I mean, he's also pretty iconic. He won the first season, so Fiery Junior. A lot of improvement in Teapot. Yeah, he didn't compete in Teapot. I'm gonna have to say. I mean, he actually has a personality, so I'll go low B tier. Flower. Yeah, Flower's a great character. I'll say S tier. Because Flower in BFB had like redemption, you know. BFDI Flower was fine too. I mean, BFB gave Flower her redemption, and yeah, she won the season, and yeah, Flower's just a good character, to be honest. Foldy, alright, they've been doing more with Foldy recently, but I think it might have to be the B tier for Foldy. Foldy might have to get the B tier above Balloony though. Foldy might be getting the B tier. Fries, easy S tier, easiest S tier of my life. W character. Fries got so robbed in BFTIA too. Fries was so robbed. It's actually insane how robbed Fries was. Fries is a great character though. Still, most of the characters have gotten B tier. Fries is just great. Gady. Okay. Okay. Hmm. I'm gonna go right here. Gady's alright. Gady is a relationship of like two. And Gady's been missing for like a while now in Teapot. Gelatin. Gelatin. Gelatin's pretty mid, but I can't really put him too low, so. I mean, I don't like Gelatin that much, but. Some. I don't want people to hate me for this ranking at all. I've tried to rank pretty fairly. I think Gelatin here would be fair. Yeah, I'm just trying to do this ranking without much bias at all. I mean, there's definitely some, but I'm trying my best to not be biased at all. Okay, golf ball. I think golf ball. Yeah, golf ball deserves an S tier. Golf ball deserves an S tier. Golf ball isn't even one of my favorites, but I think golf ball is just a good character. It'd feel pretty criminal to not put golf ball like at least in the higher A tier. I think it's really fair that golf ball gets S tier because yeah, and a lot of people like golf ball too recently. I mean, I don't want golf ball or any season one veterans to win teapot because I feel like it would just be kind of. I just don't want a seasoned veteran to win season one veteran to win teapot because that would just feel unsatisfying to me. I don't know. Grassy, okay. I mean, he doesn't really do much. He's had more recently though, so gotta give that to him. I mean, honestly, he can go here. He's not that good. He's not that good. He's alright though. He's good enough for B tier, and yeah. Ice Cube. I used to like Ice Cube a lot more. Ice Cube's decent now. Eh. I mean, Ice Cube is an alright character. Without any bias, I think Ice Cube can get like. Honestly, I think that's fine. Might be slight bias. I don't like Ice Cube that much anymore, but might be some slight bias. I don't know. Leafy. I think Leafy is at least probably like better than Fiery. I think should Leafy go ahead of like Donut or someone like Fanny? I don't really know. I mean, I feel like I might have put Bubble a little too high. I know a lot of people like Bubble, but I could bring Bubble down. I don't know, man. I think, uh, yeah, that's fine. I think I can bring Bubble down here. That would be fair. We see Blackhole and Fanny right next to each other, same thing with the Bfdi Final Free. Anyway, Lightning's up next. And Lightning is a fine character. I think Lightning served its purpose. So, when Lightning got eliminated, Lightning doesn't need a rejoin. Lightning served its purpose to get Fanny's art going and to like, yeah. I think Fanny, for what Fanny did, Fanny deserves at least. I mean, Lightning deserves. Why am I saying Fanny instead of Lightning? Oh, maybe because I just said Fanny earlier, Fanny's arc, but I don't know. I honestly no. This is fire. This is fair. This is fair. Lie. Okay, I think the writers kind of messed up with Lie. I mean, Lie got back into the game and didn't get enough. I think Lie was fine though, and Lie shouldn't have been eliminated over like Book. I think I can't put Lie above like people like. That's the most I can put her at. I'm gonna be honest. That's like the most I can. I can't put her any higher. I'm gonna be honest. I just can't put Lie higher than that. Lollipop. Okay. Umkar. I think Lollipop can have a spot right next to Gelatin. Fair. And also Lollipop is alright. I don't love Lollipop. I don't hate Lollipop. But yeah, Lollipop can go B tier. Loser. Loser's kind of mid. I mean, a lot of these characters are in B tier. A lot of these characters are not that bad. There's not too many D tiers, C tiers, F tiers. Crazy how Aggie's the only one in F tier. Anyway. Loser. Loser. Hmm. I think Loser can get a high C tier. Loser's not that good. Loser's like, ooh, now it's time for Marker. I liked Marker after the new episode, and I think he's overrated and overhated at the exact same time. The hate is too much, and he's kind of like too much also. I don't know how to explain it. He's overhated and overrated at the same exact time. But I don't know. I think marker deserves an S tier. Might be a little biased, and some people wouldn't agree with me, but the Black Hole song is good. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Anyway, match. Match is alright. Honestly, you know, how much should I inch this? Right here. That's good enough. That's good. Okay, yeah, that's a good spot for Match. Match is a decent character. I'm surprised Match got so little votes to join in Teapot. Nearly. Okay. Nearly hasn't gotten like as much development. I think it'd be fair for a low B tier. I don't hate Nearly, I don't love Nearly. That's some things for a lot of the characters. I'm trying to be fair with my rankings. So yeah. Needle. Okay. Needle's a good character. I don't think Needle. I think Needle's definitely overrated because yeah, all of the BFDIA Final Five is overrated. None of them aren't, but Needle is still a good character. I personally like Needle more than Coiny. That's the only reason why I'm moving Needle up. But Needle could get like high B tier or maybe even the highest of B tier. Don't know though. Nickel. Nickel is alright. I mean, I don't really like him. I don't really hate him. I think Nickel can go there. Nickel can go there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, still have some characters to rank. Wow. Okay. Pencil. Ooh, this is one. Okay. Pencil, it's gotten a little too much, but I think this is only fair for Pencil. I think this is only fair. I think this is only fair. A higher B tier is pretty fair. I think Pencil's been becoming too much recently, but I think Pencil's been fine. In earlier seasons like BFDI or BFDIA, I really don't like Pencil that much, honestly. But in Teapot, Pencil's been pretty good in Teapot, despite her already having her time. I think it's too much. The only reason I think she should have had like I don't know. Anyways, on to Pen. Pen is good. I think the racer might be Pen. Eh, I like Pen more than Pencil too, so yeah, that's fair. That's fair to me. That's fair to me. Okay. Pie. Now Pie's pretty underrated. After Teapot 22, I saw her fan base grow a lot. So hmm. I think Pie definitely deserves a B tier. Just gotta figure out where. This is fair. Yeah, Pie can go there between Gelatin and Gaiety. Pillow. After looking back on BFDI, Pillow is pretty great. Definitely overhated, an interesting character that does not deserve any hate at all. Pillow is a unique character that like there's no character like her at all. She gets hate just for killing people. I don't get why you would hate for that. definitely isn't as big of a deal in BFDI as it is in real life. It's not even permanent. That's the thing. I get that she's kind of messed up, and that's what's interesting about her. I'm gonna have to say S tier, underrated. Honestly, I wasn't. I didn't like Pillow as much before. Looking back on the episodes, after second watches, I liked Pillow a lot more. I didn't really care about Pillow at all before then, but after like second watching, I liked Pillow a lot more. My opinions have changed a lot over like the past probably like year. My opinions have changed quite a lot on BFDI characters. Anyways, Pin, another overrated one, but still not bad. Is Pin better than Coiny? Yeah, I think Pin's just better than Coiny, honestly. Yeah. Alright, anyway, price tag. Price tag, they're a new contestant. They haven't gotten as much. They're pretty boring. I don't know. I think here is fair. And B tier, like pretty mid B tier. Puffball. Okay, Puffball. Puffball's great. I think Puffball might get an S tier. I might just do this. I don't know if you want to do this order. It could be any order for you if you like certain characters more. I like Puffball more than Golf Ball though. I like Puffball more than Golf Ball. Yeah, Puffball's a good character. Especially in Teapot. I think in other seasons Puffball isn't nearly as good. But in Teapot, Puffball's great. And Puffball should definitely be joined too. Anyways, Remote. I don't really love Remote. I don't hate Remote either. I think Remote's decent. I think Remote can get somewhere like right here. I think that's fair. I think Robot Flower, they've done a lot. They've done really well with the character, I'm gonna be honest. I think Robot Flower can go here. Robot Flower had an arc with basketball and stuff. And yeah, Robot Flower's pretty good. Robody, honestly, I'd say better than Dora, but worse than David. Rocky, overhated, not a bad character. You just gotta appreciate characters like Rocky sometimes. I'm just gonna go B tier. Ruby. I don't love Ruby, I don't hate Ruby either, so I think it would be pretty fair right here. Okay, Saw. Saw has been getting pretty recently. I mean, the 8 thing might go away because of Teapot 23, 8, while mentioning how to get rid of it. I don't know. I'm just gonna go B tier, low B tier, because Saw is not that great. I don't really like Saw, I don't really hate Saw either, but Saw's not that great. I'll say low B tier. Snowball. Alright, Snowball's good. Snowball beat Ruby. Eh. I mean, no, I think, no, actually, I think Snowball can go there. Snowball's pretty good. I don't like Snowball as much as other people would, but I think this is a more fair ranking with less bias. Anyway, Spongy. Spongy's just like a punching bag. I think he's like treated unfairly, which yeah he is. So I mean, I'm not the guy who like is sympathetic at all. I don't like characters only because of like sympathy. So I'm just gonna. I mean, he's been a pretty like known character. He's not that great though. I'm gonna go B tier. Okay, Stapy. Stapy hasn't gotten his time to develop at all. I'm gonna be honest. He needs more time. He needs to be in a future season. So because of that, I think Stapy can go right here. Honestly, right next to Foldy. Willow Cake. Stapy needs more time to develop though, and I'd like to see more development. Okay, Taco. Taco, Taco. Taco is pretty good. I think Taco here is fine. I don't love Taco. I don't hate Taco. With most of the characters, that's true. But yeah, they're trying to rank pretty fairly. Teardrop. Teardrop's a good character. I think Teardrop can go right next to Eraser. Okay, Tennis Ball. Another overrated one, because yeah, BFDIA Final 5 is overrated, we know. But this is the last of the BFDIA Final 5, actually. The last one after rank, so I think it's fair. I don't really love him or hate him either. I think it's fair that Tennis Ball goes here. All of these are overrated. This is like where they should be. Book is way too overrated. Book is like 10 times more overrated than them because these four are actually like good characters still, despite being overrated. But Book is just a boring piece of shit. I'm just gonna be honest. Book is just a boring piece of shit. Tree. Tree is an alright character. Pretty alright, pretty mid, not that great. I mean, I don't love him, I don't hate him. So I think about here would be fine spot. Alright, TV. 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 TV is just pretty boring. TV is just really boring. I mean, I think TV belongs with a lot of the other boring characters. I know he has a strong, massive fan base that loves him a lot for some reason. I don't know why he has so many fans. He really shouldn't, I'm gonna be honest. He's not that good. And he survived over tons of good characters, which really sucks. So yeah, I don't know. TV isn't that good. He survived over he survived over multiple good characters, so it kind of just makes it not like him. Winner. Alright, winner's probably better than loser. I think winner could go right there. In B tier. Like a mid B tier. Woody. I know more people like Woody, but I'm not the biggest fan. I'm just gonna go B tier. Seems fair. Seems fair. Yellowface. I don't really like Yellowface. He's not that good. I mean, I get he's like a more unique contestant. I mean, I want to be fair, but I also really don't like Yellowface. So this is fair enough, you Yellowface lovers, you fucking retards. This is fair enough for you. Anyway, I think that's fair enough. Anyway, beach balls onto BFDIE contestants. Oh, they've had less screen time than the usual contestants, the BFDIE contestants. So, beach ball. Okay, okay. I think beach ball can go. here, mostly just due to being a actually here, mostly just due to being a BFDIE contestant. And BFDIE contestants just haven't had like as much like time, you know. Anyway, Fern, Mcar, Fern. Fern won BFDIE, but I think Fern is honestly like pretty mid. Yeah, Fern gets a low B tier. I mean, it's also because of BFDIE less development, but Fern still won. I mean, Fern's not that great though. Hot dog. I think he gets a high C tier. Hot dog isn't that great. Jamie, I think some people like Jamie. I don't get why. Jamie's pretty bland. Jamie's like bland. Just your average like character, pretty normal, pretty bland. I don't know how you could like Jamie but hate on Barfag. So money was alright. Money, I wasn't the biggest fan, but better than Yellowface at least. Anyway, Needy, I liked Needy. Needy was good. I don't even know if I'll put any BFGI characters like above like this area, above like this row. I don't think I will. Okay, Rose. Rose was good. Rose was even produced by Gooseworks too. Rose got eliminated too early, I think, mostly because of voice acting problems. I think Rose can also go like up here. I mean, I'm just gonna say I'm not really gonna put any BFDI characters above here. Less development, less like screen time, less like a lot of stuff. Ruler was not that great. I mean, Ruler was pretty mid. I didn't really like Ruler. Bottom of B tier. Actually, no. I think Hot Dog's better than Ruler. And Jammy's even better than Ruler, too. Sidewalkie. Sidewalkie's standard mean character, not very different. I think that just deserves a B tier. Sidewalkie wasn't that great. Sticker was alright. I didn't really like Sticker that much, though. But still better than Yellowface! Anyway. Toothpaste. Toothpaste was actually good. Toothpaste is a unique character. I'll go here. I'll put Rose above Needy, honestly. Rose was just like eliminated too early, I'd say. But I clapboard. I mean, these failed debuters now. Not even all the failed debuters are here. There's only a certain amount of them for some reason, but I'll just rank the ones that are on here, I guess. Clapboard. Clapboard's fine. What I've seen of Clapboard is fine. So, right here. Conch Shell, also fine, but lower B tier. Income tax return document. Is that a job application? I'm joking. Okay, but the name is kinda unnecessary. They're okay though. Non-existy. Haha. Funny joke. Funny joke, guys. Funny joke. S tier. Best character in all of BFDI. Non-existy. I'm joking. That's F tier. Non-existy doesn't even exist. Alright, I'll give non-existy like low B tier for being a good joke. For being a good joke, I'll give non-existy low B tier. Never mind, low C tier. Or write about book, because non-existy is better than book. Superior to book. Anyway, I'm just gonna go low C tier because it's a good joke. Onigiri. Okay. Okay. Onigiri is fine. Lord C. Lord B, I mean. I don't know. I don't even know the characters. I don't know the fill the viewers that much. I'll just go lower. PDA, also fine. Rubber spatula, fine too. Shopping cart, tape. Now tape, I actually like tape quite a bit. Tape is one of my, probably my favorite field debuter. Tape is actually pretty good. So I'm probably gonna put tape like actually decently high. You know what? Yeah, that I think tape belongs there. Tape is that good. Evil Leafy, it's a fucking fraud, but still better than Eggy. So I'm joking. Even Eggy is better than Evil Leafy. That's how bad it is. Anyway, Pan Flu. Pan Flute was just in Bfdi, not even really like. I mean, Pan Flute was fine when they were there. So I'm gonna have to put Pan Flute like. I mean, better than Yellowface. So Profile. I don't really like Profile. I mean, I get why some people might. I'm gonna say above Robody but below David. Purple Face. Purple Face might be worse than Yellow Face. It's time to pick. Yellow Face actually has more to him, so I think Purple Face can go bottom of B. Musty Coin. I don't even know this character like at all, cause I've barely seen shit from Musty Coin. So I'm gonna have to go. Still less of a fraud than Evil Leafy, but still a fraud. I can't believe I found two characters worse than Evil Leafy. I mean, worse than Aggie. Two characters worse than Aggie is insane. Like, the Forest is fine. The Forest can go there. Announcer. Announcer's actually really great. I think Announcer belongs there. Great host. Very memorable. Fiery speaker box. I think Fiery speaker box can go there. Puffball speaker box better, but still better than Yellowface. Actually, no, better than Pan Flu too. Anyway, Cheese Orb. I mean, he's a joke, but he's probably the best joke character in the show. So, and he's not a contestant too. It's good when joke characters are not contestants. So, Gloom B tier. X. Alright, we're on to Algebrailians, and actually after Algebrailians, we're done. The last to rank are Algebrailians. Okay, so X. I'm gonna give X an A tier. A lower A tier, but still an A tier. X is good. Zero. I mean, eh. I haven't even gotten much from Zero too, and Zero's kind of lame, so below non-existy, I guess. One. Okay. Teapot. One is like the big bad villain or whatever. So I'd say one isn't that great though. No, one's worse than Bottle Loki. Yeah. Okay. I'm not the biggest fan of one, but I can see people putting one higher. I think it's objectively fair if one is below bottle. And below like basketball and pencil, pen, teardrop, eraser, pointy pen, tennis ball, and needle. But yeah, two's great. I think two gets really high B tier, like high B tier, like high B tier. I think that's pretty fair. Free, we haven't gotten as much of free, but I think free is pretty good. I think free can go here from what we've got. I mean, I had to like pause. Okay, so four. I'd say four is probably like four's pretty good. I'd say better than these overrated characters, except Needle maybe. Actually, yeah, that seems fine enough. These characters have gone less like development and stuff, so I could just put all of them down here if I'm gonna be honest. I don't like any of these characters that much. I'm not ordering them, by the way. I'm just putting them in like. I'm not trying to order them. I think that's about done. If you look at the tier list, then yeah, I mean, I'm trying to be like less biased and more like actually like how good the characters are. So yeah, hopefully that's good.